This is an ordinary minifigure, but when I put it in this black slime and take it out, he turns into Venom.
I am Venom.
In the movies, he's huge and storing, but this dude is not so huge, so Lego has made Mech Suit to improve him. That's why I'm building it. This is not gonna take long. And boom, look how huge he turned out. In the movie, he's all slimy and gross. That's why he has these tentacles. But where's his head? Oh, right, the minifigure. His head is so tiny. He kind of looks like a bodybuilder and definitely much more accurate to the movies than before. My favorite part is that he's always hungry and he would eat the goon. So let's test if he's hungry now. That's why I got this cucumber here. I guess he's a carnivore. Still no? Craven a criminal? Yeah, I think we know his preference. Now let's test if superhero Miles can defeat Venom and his power armor. Spidey whips out his web piece and easily wraps him up. Venom Power Mech is no match for Spider-Man. Next, we're building Spider-Man. And in the movies, he's always fighting Sandman. And to recreate it in Lego, I poured some sand here. Oh no, he lost so fast. That's why I ordered Spider-Man Mech set. That did not arrive in time. So I need to get creative. Since in the movies, Peter Parker is broke, I want to check the garbage bin for stuff I got rid of off earlier. Nope. Don't need this one. Oh, this is promising. And this is perfect. Now, I need to disassemble it gently. Okay, let's get rid of some parts from the torso. Then we'll take away the legs too. And from Sonic, all I need is his head. So I'll just rip his hair out like this. If he'd had a mouth, he'd be screaming. Bye, Sonic. All right, let's put the blue pieces on. And since it's a Spider-Man mech, we'll need to secure his webbings just like in the movie. Let's steal it from this spider. Yoink, and put them right here and here. Now, this turned out amazing, I think. The only thing missing is spiderweb details like on his suit. I'll draw a few lines here and a few lines here. I think we got it. Let's see if now he can defeat the Sandman like in the movies. Because this mech has quite a lot of weapons, like this grappling hand to catch the bad guys, and most importantly, this modified stud launcher, so he can launch literal webs at bad guys. Let's simulate the fight from the movies. Sandman can't catch the Spidey in the mech. Time to end this battle with the stud launcher. And the Sandman just got nuked. Let's do the mech set of Earth's strongest Avenger, Hulk. It comes in this awesome box set from Lego. Let's open and see what's inside. Luckily, I'm the world's strongest man, and it's easy for me to open the box. And open! What? There's only Hulk minifigure? Where's the rest of the mech parts? In the movies, Hulk is always smashing everything. So let's test if it can smash a building with these tiny hands.
FBI, open up!
Nope, no way. He's too weak. We need the mech suit to make him stronger. Let's check the box again. So there are Hulk mech armor parts stuck inside the box. Let's build the legs now, and then I'll build the arms, and in the end, a torso. Let's put it all together in anime fashion. Whoa, I love this set. Look at these biceps. He's definitely been lifting, bruh. Look at that grip. Now he looks movie accurate, but I'm not sure about the stiff knee joints. Where's his weapon? Let's borrow it from this construction site. Oof, let's give it to Hulk mech. So now let's place minifig in a cockpit and close it down like that. Now let's play a game. Smash or pass? Will he smash this building or pass? No. This building? No. What about this building? Hulk smash. Holy cow, this Hulk is a smash hit. Next, I'm doing my favorite anti-hero, Ghost Rider, and I got this totally legit Ghost Rider mech box set. Let's see what we got. Where's the instructions? I don't need them anyway. Let's build the mech now. And let's see the minifig. Something is off about this minifig. Compared to the box, I think we got the wrong minifig. Let's see how it fits into the cockpit. Close it down. Let's freaking go. He looks badass. But where is his ride? It's right there on the box. How is he gonna get the bad guy? With a bus? A train? He needs his bike. That's why I'll take the parts from this drawer. Let's place them carefully here. I'll build it now. I'll attach these pieces from the box. This is gonna look so cool. Here's the final build, and now let's mount the Ghost Rider on the bike. He looks so cool. The next mech I'm building is Iron Man. But to get the parts, I need to call Tony Stark. Okay, he didn't pick up, so now we're calling second best option. War Machine. Okay, I'll build him from this official Lego set because it's the only mech that actually makes sense. Aw, it comes with a mini War Machine. Cute. Also, the minifigure's helmet opens like so.
Hello there.
Let's give him power armor because in the movies, he is a pretty strong dude. I'll give him legs and the hands. This set is epic. And if you open the back, you can find an actually functioning ammo box. Oh, and did I mention working stud guns? Because in the movies, he has a bunch of weapons like minigun on his shoulder. Now let's place a minifigure in the cockpit. He looks so epic. Now let's see how many Sahuriks I can shoot. 1 Sahurik, easy. 2 Sahuriks, that one's tougher. 5 Sahuriks, and we're out of bullets. But let's be real, we want Iron Man. That's why I'm making him better. For that, I'll print a bunch of Supreme logos, cut them out and stick one on his forearm, a couple on his stud guns and legs. Remember the Supreme money dispenser? To make it, I'll replace red studs with green ones. Now he can make it rain every day. And I'll give him cool new kicks. Here we go, look at the drip. Forget War Machine, he's a swag machine now. Now, every American's favorite hero, Captain America. Let's see what's in the box. Now, this looks kinda sad. His legs are skinny, torso large, and the shield is pretty small. Let's put the minifig in to see if it's any better. Look, the helmet takes off for Captain Rogers. He's in. Nope, doesn't look any better. Reminds me when he was small before he got the transformation. Let's test if he can still stop a bullet. To test it, I'll use this deadly gun. It looks like he can't even take a hit. Is this supposed to be an American hero, part of the Avengers? Let's make it better. We need stronger weapons. So, I'll build this epic Mjolnir because he lifted it in the movies with no problem. Now I want a better shield. That's why I got a bigger one. Let's give everything to the captain. Now he's starting to look a lot more powerful, but still kinda skinny. Let's take a step further and give him a massive belly with this Play-Doh, and we're done. But no, he can barely move. He can't fight because of how fat he is. To solve that, I've built him a mobility scooter. He's ready to defend freedom. Time for the final fight. Let's see how Thanos can hold against the Avengers. In this corner, we've got War Machine, the Hulk, Spider-Man, and Captain America. This is one of the coolest team-ups in history. Let's see if Thanos can stand a chance. Look, here's Venom slithering into action, and there's the Ghost Rider. The fate of the universe is on stake. This battle is gonna be legendary. And fight. Oh wow, they lost without a fight. So to make them better, I will combine these mechs into one huge illegal build. This mech turned out epic. I'll name him Captain Machine Hulkman.
What?
Round 2, and boom! Thanos got his ass whooped. What are you gonna do? Tell your mommy? Avengers won. Next, I will recreate Sonic in Lego. Since he is a hedgehog, I'm gonna use this Lego hedgehog to recreate him. It's so tiny. Before I do any paint, I will put this head on this body. Look how messed up it looks. All right, maybe a coat of paint will help it out. I'm gonna paint it blue. Look at those eyes, they're so human. Now I'll do his body accents. That's more like it. Does this look like Sonic at all? So cursed. That's why I bought this Lego set that already has a Sonic Lego figure. Let's open it and build it together. And while I'm building, let me tell you what today's video is all about. Today we are recreating the most spectacular scenes and characters from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 in Lego. Like this epic chase scene through Tokyo, fight on the moon between Sonic and Shadow, and of course, that infamous dance scene. Okay, I've built this awesome Sonic set which comes with robots and Sonic minifigure that you can put inside this wheel to kill them. Now that we have Sonic, let's start the video. Next scene we're doing, Dr. Eggman and his long-lost grandpa, Gerald Robotnik. This is him. Eggman's grandpa. Wait, that's Joker's minifigure. We need to fix that. Let's take this figure and mash them together. Does he look like Halbert for Family Guy? Glue the stash on. This is shaping to be really cool. And we're set. Here's Papa Robotnik in the flesh. Let's introduce them to Eggman and Egg Papa. And now I built this set from probably the best scene from the movie, the vault dance scene. I'm gonna be using real lasers in order for this work. And now for the test. Here's Ivo pushing his grandpa into the laser, which instantly burns him alive. That's so horrible to look at. We need to try this again. In the movie, they have these reflective suits, but I'm too lazy to paint them, so we're using this foil. I'm gonna cover these figures in tin foil in order to reflect the laser beams. Now let's dance. Eggman twirls a little too hard, steps into a laser. Ah! Then Gerald. Ah! Well, that's the end of the Robotnik bloodline. Next, we're gonna recreate this scene where our friends Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are being destroyed by Shadow. Let's start from getting our gang together. We have Sonic here already. We'll be using this official Lego minifigure. Then we have Tails and Knuckles. Here's Knuckles with his big fist and mean look. What? Something is off. Where are his fists? I think we need to make them and make him look even more powerful. But first, let's see if he can punch through this wall. Oh wow, he's not that strong. Let's give his fist more weight using this gum from the bottom of the table. Here we go. His fists are bigger than him. Let's try the wall one more time. That was too easy. And for Tails, I'll use this official Lego Tails minifigure. Wait, where are his tails? Hey you, give me that. It's not yours. I'm gonna add the tails to Tails. Ha, see what I did there? Well, that's the Tails I know. Let's see if he can fly like in the movie. For that, I'll be comparing how far can he go with this thieving minion figure that has this funny propeller hat. 1, 2, 3, bombs away. I think we can count that as a win for Tails. Look how happy he looks. Now, let's introduce our baddie, Shadow. They are meeting in the Shibuya Junction in Tokyo where there's a bunch of debris, basically San Francisco. I'm gonna use this junction that I built already and a bunch of official Lego cars. Let's set the mood. That was a lot of fun. Now a little bit of smoke. Perfect. Now on to our friends. We got Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails ready to meet their new best friend, or worst nightmare, Shadow. Knuckles is up for a fight. He jumps the Shadow and gets his ass kicked easily. Then the rest of the team tries to beat him up. Let's see how they're gonna do. Not very well. Shadow seems to be indestructible. Even Knuckles hides in fear. No one's as cool as Shadow.
I'll be back.
Alright, now for a quick speed round, I'm gonna recreate this spooky scene from the movie where Shadow drops a mini black hole. And oh no, everything's getting sucked in. Help! Our friends Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are tied to a pole. Oh no, Shadow's gonna drop a mini black hole, and for that, we will need something real powerful to suck our figures in. Run for your lives! Oh wait, you can't. Oh no, they are getting sucked into the vacuum. Jack Sparrow got sucked in, also Steve and Charlie as well. Now our heroes, hold on for your lives. Wait, something is happening. Knuckles is holding on to the Tails and Tails is stuck? Let's move on to the next scene. While this is happening, the Robotnik family is having an argument. In the movie, they get angry at each other for world domination, and they turn into different weird mechanical creatures to fight each other. We got Mantis arms for Dr. Robotnik, Thanos' fist for the grandpa. Now he's about to fight his grandpa. Whoa, guys, the fight is getting heated. Old man is not playing around. Whoops, looks like he dropped his mustache. He is not happy about it. Time to introduce something special. Are those angel wings? The Freedom is inbound. You guys need to chill. Let's see what Sonic is up to now. Now for the last spectacle, I really want to recreate the chase scene from the end of the movie. For that, I printed this city background, and let's get started. Shadow hops on his bike, and he's gone. Sonic's not letting that slide. Dashes after him. The chase is on. Shadow is weaving through the streets, and Sonic is parkouring over everything in sight. Cars around the globe. Who put the grapes there? Popcorn? You seriously that hungry, Sonic? Now, is this the best time, Sonic? While Sonic is busy, Shadow pulls a slick drift around this Lego dog. Hell yeah, Shadow, that just pisses him off. They end up on the side of the skyscraper. Let's see who can outrun who. Oh no, they're about to reach the end.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Up next, the most epic scene in the movie where Supersonic and Shadow fight in space. And the best part is they turn super with the help of Chaos Emerald. So let me grab some Lego gemstones and test if it works. Oh well, it doesn't work. I guess I just need to use paint. Let's cover his eyes with this masking tape. Here we go. Then carefully spray paint it. Look at it, Sonic now looks like some rapper's jewelry. I'll carefully remove the masking tape. Gosh darn it, it's slippery. It's harder than it looks. Now he's ready for a fight. That means we need Shadow in super mode as well. We're gonna be doing that same as Sonic. First, I'll cover his face and red marks with this Play-Doh. Then on to painting. We made him all white. Look at him turning into Super Saiyan. Whoops, wrong movie. Into Super Shadow. Let's remove the Play-Doh to reveal the face and red marks. Looks like it's not coming off. Was that a mistake? Yes, Play-Doh was a mistake. That did not turn out as well as I imagined. But we're ready to fight anyway. Look, Shadow is finally enjoying his hot dog. I haven't eaten in 50 years. Sonic doesn't care, he's here to do business. Oh no, Shadow easily beats him. They are going into outer space.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Wait, that's also from the wrong movie? Shadow hesitates. You're watching too many movies. I know. Want to watch a movie together? Huh? Sure, man, let's do it. And that's how you make friends. Here's Dr. Eggman. He's actually super fat and miserable in the movie because he couldn't catch Sonic. Here's an official Lego Robotnik's minifigure, but he's not decrepit like in the movie. So we're gonna build him from this mini Lego figure. In the movie, he's fat, so let's add some belly dough with this Play-Doh. Almost like him. Now let's do the crazy hair like in the movie. For that, I'll use this hairpiece that I stole from this man. Oh no, that's Indiana Jones! Let's put the hair back on the fat man, then sit him down on his armchair, add this glizzy for reference, and the grand reveal! Look at this dude! How embarrassing, really. You couldn't catch Sonic? It's super easy. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Missed again? Maybe he's harder to catch than it looks. On top of that, he gets found out by Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. That's embarrassing. Alright, since the crew needs his help to catch Shadow, he's gonna get back to his top form. For that, we're gonna have to cut his hair. Shiny bald head. Now I really want to add his signature mustache. Out of pieces of gum, carefully add those here and there. Awesome! But he's still fat. We're gonna have to build him a gym. Now he's doing treadmill. Now on to biking and other stuff. Goat milk latte protein shake. Whoa, look at him too much. Even the crew is flabbergasted. Eat this hot dog. He got his egg bod back. Now the odd team is ready to go fight Shadow. Now the movie opens with arguably the coolest and edgiest character in all of the Sonic universe. That's right, Shadow. And there's no better way to introduce him here than to build this epic set I bought. This is the Shadow Escape Lego set, featuring Shadow's insanely cool motorcycle and the containment chamber where the organization thought they could keep him locked away. Alright, let's build it. Now that's a lot of parts. Let's do this. Done. Where's the Shadow?
Damn, son.
He looks so dope. Let's put him inside the facility and lock him for 50 years. Just kidding. No, but for real, he's been locked up in prison for 50 years. And for that entire time, one thing has been looping in his mind.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
If that was me, I'd be angry too. Oh no, what is happening? A mystery hack overrides the system. Shadow's eyes snap open. He's hangry for revenge. Maybe he just needs a little hot dog that just pissed him off. He's on the loose. Now I will recreate this awesome escape scene that the movie opens with. Here's a bunch of stormtroopers I bought for containing Shadow. Maybe stormtroopers wasn't the brightest idea. Where is he? They don't stand a chance. He just annihilated the entire squad. Piece of cake. I told you he was hangry. Now for his grand escape, he needs his awesome bike. We need to build it first. Not gonna lie, it's the coolest bike I've ever seen. Let's put Shadow on his bike and say goodbye. Whew, the guy is intense. And that was all in this episode. Comment what you want to see next. Subscribe and see ya.